I need beams made out of these. So I'm making sure everything is all square. All right, friends, today we're going to start working on the rafters for the greenhouse. So I made myself a template. This is the upper end, and this is the lower end of the rafter. And I know the distance for the long rafter is 116 1/8 inches. What I do is set my pattern down, line it up with my mark, trace it out. Well, I hate how that sawhorse moves around. Gotta roll with this for now just to keep the project moving forward. My next trip to Menards, for surely I'm picking up a new set of sawhorses. Friends, today's a new day and we're over here. Yesterday we finished up cutting all the rafters and they all came out really nice and well pleased. So in my project, I need beams made out of these. So there's triple beams I need. I need 3 long triple beams and 3 short triple beams. So I started working on that. I made myself a little jig over here where I'm resting the tail end of the rafter and then the upper end of the rafter on these pieces of wood that match the bearing points. So I'm making sure everything is all square. I sketched up a little pattern so when you walk into the greenhouse and you look up, all of the broadhead screws are all in line, so it looks pleasing to the eye. Now, I don't need this triple beam for strength, and I wanted the beam effect look, but it can really be done without having the beams. But this is what I want. This is a custom job. This is what I want. I'm the customer, so I'm going to get what I want. Back onto this project, I pre-drilled them, so let's get these lag screws in and see how well it holds it together. All right, there's our first triple beam. Just to clarify, I don't need the triple beams for strength. One rafter is plenty strong for my application, but I want the architectural look of a beam up there. I'm using coarse thread broadhead screws, and the length I'm going with is 4, and 3 rafters together is 4.5 inches. So it's not going to poke out the other side, but I don't want to hit the screw that comes in on the other side. So for this face, this one's going to go down here on the opposite side. It's going to go on the upper side. So they're staggered so they won't interfere. Double check, make sure everything looks square. Beautiful. Very nice. Wonderful. That is a triple rafter with broadhead coarse thread screws fastening it together. Look at those bearing points. Nice and flush. They came out really nice. And all these cuts were made by this handheld circular saw. Beautiful. All right, friends, I'm getting ready to notch the gable end rafter to be able to accept the 2x4s that will support the overhang on the ends. So let's get started. There you have it. Those are the notches for the 2x4s that will support the overhang on the gable end. Wonderful. So the gable end has a pair set. It has to match up with the next one in because it's going to be anchored on there. So those only get screws. So that is a set for the east wall. And just to let you know, a single 2x8 will suffice for my project. But I made triple beam rafters just for the architectural look and the strength, and I'm incorporating a little bit of post frame building where pieces fit amongst other pieces, and just to give it a good architectural look. And so that's the reason for that. So now that we got the beams up there, there's two of them, I need to fasten them together. I've already planned out where the rafters are going to be, taking that in consideration so the bolts won't end up where a rafter is. Let's get started fastening the two beams together. I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch by 3 inch broadhead coarse thread fastener. Very nice. All right, friends, that does it for securing the 24 lag screws to the beams, making one solid beam. Now it's time to start putting the rafters up. I think I'm going to start with the back side, which are the short rafters. So let's get started with the rafter install. So let's see how it works. This is a triple beam, a short triple beam. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Now I'll come through and I'm just going to put a couple of screws just to hold it in place. And then I just want to stand back and look at it all, make sure it looks good before I put in the actual joist nails. The triple beam rafters weigh around 60 to 70 pounds each. Thanks again, Justin, for your help. What are these open slots for? Stay tuned for the next video and you will see. All the steel hangers I use are Simpson brand and can be purchased at any big box store. Make sure you check the Simpson hanger guide to select the right fastener to attach the Simpson hanger. Once again, this is Steve from Pure Michigan Living. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.